Across the vast timeline of human history, there exist places, artifacts, and stories shrouded in mystery. Enigmas that continue to baffle experts and ignite our imagination. Today, we journey through 10 of the most perplexing ancient mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. In 360 BCE, Plato introduced the world to Atlantis. He described a utopian society rich in culture, architecture, and technological achievement. But according to Plato, the Atlanteans grew greedy and corrupt, and the gods punished them by submerging their city beneath the ocean. Expeditions around the world have searched for Atlantis, in the Caribbean, the Mediterranean, even Antarctica. Structures like the Bimini Road have fueled speculation, but conclusive evidence remains elusive. Some historians think the idea of Atlantis may have come from the Minoan civilization, which lived on the island of Crete. This ancient society was highly developed, but suddenly disappeared after a massive volcanic eruption on the nearby island of Thera. Mainstream scholars argue that Atlantis was a fictional allegory, a warning about hubris, morality, and the fall of civilizations. Atlantis has become more than just a lost city. It symbolizes the allure of hidden knowledge and the eternal quest to rediscover our past. Atlantis continues to capture imaginations worldwide. Whether a cautionary tale or a glimpse into forgotten history, its legacy endures in art, media, and the human psyche. Deep in the heart of southeastern Turkey lies a secret older than the pyramids, older than Stonehenge, and older than any known human city. Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest known temple complex, built over 11,000 years ago. For decades, archaeologists believed that farming and settled life came first, and only then did humans build grand monuments and temples. But Göbekli Tepe turns that idea on its head. It was 1963 when a team first stumbled upon Göbekli Tepe during a survey in Turkey. However, its significance wasn't understood until the 1990s, when German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt began excavations. What Schmidt uncovered shocked the world. Massive stone pillars arranged in circles, carved with strange animals and symbols, dating back to around 9600 BCE. Colossal T-shaped pillars standing over 5 meters tall and weighing up to 20 tons, meticulously carved and erected by prehistoric hunter-gatherers. These pillars form rings that served as the temple's foundation. The carvings are symbolic, a silent language of early spirituality and myth. Göbekli Tepe could represent humanity's first organized religion, a pivotal point where spirituality became a community affair rather than private belief. Scattered across ancient Roman territories, mysterious bronze objects known as Roman dodecahedrons have puzzled historians for centuries. These are small, hollow bronze objects featuring 12 flat pentagonal faces with circular holes of varying sizes. Dating from the 2nd to the 4th century AD, over 100 have been found across Europe, but their purpose remains one of history's most elusive secrets. Discovered in Roman settlements, temples, and burial sites, these enigmatic objects vary in size and design complexity. The dodecahedron shape was revered in ancient cultures, as symbolizing harmony and the cosmos. Its occurrence in these artifacts might reflect deeper philosophical or cultural beliefs held by the Romans, adding layers to this archaeological puzzle. Historians and archaeologists have proposed numerous theories. Some believe these objects were used as candle holders or knitting aids. Others suggest they served as astronomical instruments to calculate optimal planting dates, or even as tools in military strategy. Yet, despite thorough research, no definitive explanation has emerged. Deep in the misty mountains of Tibet and Yunnan province lies one of the most enduring legends of ancient times, the lost city of Shangri-La. First popularized by British author James Hilton in his 1933 novel Lost Horizon, Shangri-La is described as a mystical paradise, a hidden kingdom untouched by time, where people live in harmony and longevity. But is it just a myth? Some scholars believe Shangri-La is based on real ancient kingdoms, such as Zhangjiang or Gug, whose ruins still dot the Tibetan plateau. Archaeological expeditions have uncovered mysterious temples, ancient manuscripts, and artifacts that hint at a sophisticated culture long forgotten. Despite modern exploration, the exact location and nature of Shangri-La remain elusive, wrapped in layers of folklore, spirituality, and political sensitivity. Could this lost city hold secrets about ancient Tibetan civilization and its connections to the wider world? Imagine trekking through dense Himalayan forests, only to stumble upon ancient stone temples carved with unknown symbols, whispering of a civilization lost to time. Few archaeological discoveries have captured the world's imagination like the terracotta army. Thousands of life-sized clay soldiers, horses, and chariots buried with China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, over 2,200 years ago. Discovered in 1974 near Shafan by local farmers, this vast underground army was meant to protect the emperor in the afterlife. Each figure is unique, with detailed facial features, hairstyles, and armor, showcasing incredible craftsmanship and individuality. But beneath this wonder lies a deeper mystery. The emperor's tomb itself remains unopened, rumored to be filled with rivers of mercury and deadly traps designed to protect its secrets. Modern soil tests confirm abnormally high mercury levels around the site, lending credibility to these ancient accounts. Archaeologists hesitate to breach the tomb, fearing irreversible damage to fragile artifacts and possible dangers from unknown booby traps. The lacquer and vibrant pigments on the terracotta warriors faded rapidly when exposed to air, underscoring the fragility of what lies beneath. Qin Shi Huang's obsession with immortality and power is etched into this colossal necropolis, a microcosm of his empire, complete with bronze chariots, stables, musicians, and courtiers, all buried to accompany him in the afterlife. What secrets does the sealed tomb hold? Priceless treasures? More armies? Or knowledge lost to time? On the windswept coast of Brittany, France, stretches one of Europe's most enigmatic prehistoric sites, the Carnac Stones. This vast complex consists of over 3,000 standing stones, arranged in long, mysterious rows that stretch for nearly 4 kilometers. Dating back more than 6,000 years, the Carnac stones predate the Egyptian pyramids and Stonehenge, yet their purpose remains a profound mystery. Experts believe the stones served as an ancient astronomical calendar, aligned with the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. Others suggest they were part of spiritual or ritual sites, used for ceremonies by early Neolithic communities. The stones vary in size, from small, human-height menhirs to massive monoliths weighing several tons, each carefully shaped and placed. Despite centuries of study, no definitive explanation has emerged, leaving the Carnac stones shrouded in mystery and wonder. As the sun rises and sets over the Carnac landscape, these stones keep their secrets, waiting for future generations to unlock their story. Deep in the caves near the Dead Sea, among the famous Dead Sea Scrolls, archaeologists uncovered a strange, almost indestructible artifact: the Copper Scroll. Unlike the fragile parchment scrolls around it, this one is etched on metal, listing dozens of hidden treasures scattered across ancient Judea. The Copper Scroll is unlike any other Dead Sea Scroll. It's a detailed inventory describing gold, silver, and sacred artifacts buried in caves, cisterns, and even inside temples. But despite the precise descriptions, no one has ever found these treasures. Some experts believe it was created by a Jewish sect, possibly the Essenes, during the chaotic times around 70 AD when the Romans destroyed the Second Temple. Today, the Copper Scroll rests in Jordan's National Museum, slowly crumbling from its 1950s restoration. Yet scholars like Alison Schofield insist it's real and not a fantasy. High-tech scans and desert digs continue, but maybe the true treasure isn't gold. It's proof that history's greatest secrets still defy us. Carved into a hillside in Peru, the Paracas candelabra is a massive geoglyph shaped like a trident or candelabra, visible from miles out at sea. Stretching over 600 feet tall and spanning more than 300 feet wide, The Paracas candelabra has towered over Peru's coastline for at least 2,000 years. Often mistaken for its famous cousin, the Nazca lines, this ancient geoglyph differs in style, scale, and purpose. First documented by European explorers in the early 19th century, the Paracas candelabra has perplexed scholars ever since. Its origins are deeply rooted in the Paracas culture, predating the renowned Nazca civilization. However, unlike the Nazca lines, which depict animals and abstract shapes, the candelabra features a clear, symmetrical, trident-like form. Many archaeologists propose the candelabra served a religious or ceremonial purpose. Its resemblance to a trident links it to the ancient Andean deity Viracocha, associated with creation and the sea. Perhaps this symbol was carved to invoke protection or divine favor. Yet another intriguing hypothesis suggests astronomical significance. Some researchers argue that the alignment of the figure corresponds to constellations, marking seasonal events crucial to agricultural practices. Its preservation through centuries of wind and erosion further deepens the mystery. How did such a delicate figure withstand the harsh environment? Today, the Paracas candelabra continues to attract thousands of visitors annually, each captivated by its unanswered questions. Whether navigational tool, spiritual emblem, astronomical marker, or something more profound, it challenges us to explore deeper into humanity's rich past. Hidden among the misty hills of Laos lies an archaeological wonder. Thousands of giant stone jars whose origins remain a captivating mystery. Spread across the Jiangquang Plateau in Laos, the plain of jars consists of thousands of stone vessels ranging from 1 to 3 meters tall. Carved from sandstone, granite, and limestone, these massive artifacts raise numerous unanswered questions about their origin and use. Many believe they served as funerary urns in ancient burial practices, evidenced by human remains and artifacts found near some jars. However, some jars show no signs of burials, complicating the narrative and opening the door to alternative theories. Sadly, the plain of jars faces threats from past conflicts, with unexploded ordnance from the Vietnam War period still littering the landscape. In 2019, the plain of jars gained global recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, emphasizing its value not only to Laotian heritage but to humanity as a whole. This recognition brings awareness and support crucial for ongoing research and preservation. Standing guard over Egypt's timeless sands, the Great Sphinx of Giza is an emblem of mystery, grandeur, and enigma. For millennia, this colossal statue has watched silently over human history, holding secrets yet to be unraveled. Carved from a single block of limestone, the Great Sphinx measures 73 meters long and 20 meters high, making it one of the largest statues ever created by humankind. Its human head and lion body symbolize wisdom and strength. Traditional Egyptology attributes the Sphinx to Pharaoh Khafre, dating its construction around 2500 BC. However, controversial evidence suggests the Sphinx could be thousands of years older, pointing to significant water erosion, implying construction during a period of heavy rainfall, long before Egypt's known civilizations. Perhaps the most visually obvious mystery is the Sphinx's missing nose. Popular myths blame Napoleon's troops, yet historical evidence reveals the nose was missing long before the French ever arrived. These mysteries remind us that the past is far more complex and enigmatic than we often realize. Each puzzle invites us to question, explore, and imagine. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our ancient world.